that you said it was 90% mental, 10% physical. I mean, I agree with that, but I don't agree with that in terms of how much time you dictate to doing one or the other. I think they're two different things. Obviously, you want to spend more time doing the skills and less time, doing yoga and mental stuff and mindfulness, but that's definitely a big part of it. And I think if you do not have the mental part in line, it doesn't matter how fit you are. I'd always say I'd rather my fighters be 10% less fit than they have to be, but mentally ready or mentally sharp, than as fit as they've ever been, but mentally depleted and feeling a little bit less confident. I mean,
confidence plays a huge part, right? I mean, and as they say, every fighter has to go in thinking that they're going to win, because if you go in going, this isn't a good matchup for me, you've lost.
Yeah, you have to be realistic. I mean, you want to be, this is my opinion, I'm only talking for myself, you want to be confident that you can win, but you need to know the risks. And there needs to be that element of, I'm going to win no matter what, and I want the fight to come to me. I think if you get too analytical, and this is probably something that I did, if you get too much into this could happen, that could happen, this could happen, that could happen, it's not a good kind of mental train of thought to go down. It's almost better to be brazen and a bit cavalier in your approach and be like, fuck yeah, I'm going to win. Like, I'm going to take the fight to you and I'm going to win, and I'm in a dogfight, I'm going to win, because I believe that's how you stay in that flow state of just fighting. If you start taking yourself back a little bit and thinking about the fight, I think you can't start to lose it.
I also think as well, for your opponent, when they see you wreak that confidence, sometimes it puts a little bit of it's down intimidating. There. I mean, look at McGregor, for instance, right? Right at the beginning, just the way he came out and made a name for himself, but
he's the pinnacle of probably confidence in the sport.
Right? It was just crazy. He had that much self-belief that I think it kind of even when it was the Jose Aldo, right? I kind of felt like that. I'm not saying Jose Aldo was scared of him or anything, but there was a little bit of doubt that started to creep in. I definitely,
just looking at the lead up to that fight, there's no doubt that would get in your head. There's nothing you could do. If a guy is that confident and he's just constantly chipping away, it's going to have an effect. And I think that's what we saw with Conor. His skills obviously matched his talk. His confidence and his competency were in line with each other. Maybe his confidence a little bit higher. But, I mean, that's the kind of fruition of his hard work and believing in himself, I believe anyway. And he won the title. He won it in 2 divisions, and you're probably looking at one of the most accomplished fighters in the UFC, and people can say what they want to say, whether they like him or not as a person or as a fighter. I don't think anybody can say they don't like him as a fighter.